Hello everybody, my name is Shay, this is Rustic Goddess Resale, and I am just filming videos today because it is, what is the wind chill? The wind chill is like negative 32 outside. I live in the Midwest, we have horrible winters, but at least we don't have, hurricanes, earthquakes, things like that, so that is why I deal with it. But I think the actual temperature is -5, we have like 50-mile-an-hour winds, it's crazy. So I'm just gonna be filming videos and staying warm today. We are gonna go through sales today on eBay from December 15th through the 21st. This is the third week in December and sales are kind of tanking. And honestly, I saw this in my boutique too. December, I always thought December was gonna be my very best month in business because people are gift shopping, people are doing all that stuff. But even when I was in my boutique and everything was new, December was not my best month. It was like October, November. And with the resale, I saw a lot of used clothing. So a lot of people, there are some people who are comfortable with giving used. I am totally comfortable giving used, but there are a lot of people that still aren't. And so I don't sell a ton of new tags items, so I don't expect my sales to be huge in December. But this week I definitely felt it. And honestly, this is the week after my kids were sick and I did not list for a week. So eBay is probably giving me payback for that. So we're just gonna factor that in as well. I don't list every single day, but I consistently list about 70 items a week. That's kind of my goal. If I go over that, that's totally fine. We love going over our goals, but 70 is kind of my baseline because I'd like to sell 70 a week. That's, 10 items a day, 7 days a week. So I really only list 2 to 3 days a week. I know everybody says that in order to be successful on eBay, you need to list every single day. I find myself fairly successful on eBay. I mean, I'm not probably as good as I could be or should be or whatever. For being full-time, but I still make a living on eBay and now Poshmark, so I think I might be doing something right. Anyway, I sold 24 items for a total of $572. Yes, $1,000 is normally my weekly goal. Obviously did not hit that this week, but Poshmark makes $300 a week, so really it's only down a couple $100. I'm okay with that. So the first thing to sell was this Lush Cosmetics limited edition dog's head knot wrap cotton bandana. This is probably a free gift with purchase from Lush. I got it for free. Sold for $3 plus shipping, so the buyer was $8.55 all in. The next thing to sell was the Starbucks Christmas Holiday Holly Berry Pine 18-ounce coffee mug. I found 3 of these at a garage sale for 25 cents a piece, and this one sold for $12 plus shipping, so the buyer was $22.69 all in. That pays for all 3, so the other 2 are just gravy at this point. This Nike Dri-Fit blue-gray tennis skirt in a women's size small sold for $8 plus shipping, so the buyer was $13.63 all in. I think that was from my ThredUp 200-pound rescue box, and awesome news, I have ordered 3 rescue boxes in the last day. Some came available that I've never gotten before, like the fun box and the activewear box, that I just had to jump on it and try it. We'll see if they end up being a flop or not, but that's a future video. The next thing to sell was this Land's End Christmas holiday turtleneck in a women's size large, and it sold for $5 plus shipping, so the buyer was $10.82 all in. As you can see, I am taking low offers because I want to try to get sales going. Obviously it didn't really work out for me, but I am listing hard this week, so hopefully the last week of December is not that bad. And I got that turtleneck for free, so that wasn't a huge loss there. This Freedom Industries XP1 RT trail running shoes in a men's size 5.5 sold for $30 plus shipping, so the buyer was $41.82 all in. So these shoes really threw me off. I found these at Plato's Closet in the women's section at 5.5, and I sold them to somebody and they were like, before you ship them out, can you please check that these are indeed a women's 5.5, because they don't look that small. And so I looked at them and I'm like, you're right, these are not that small. So I had to cancel that sale and relist them as men's, and they have been sitting this entire time. Now, this company, I'm not sure if anybody really knows what this company is. I think it's it gets advertised to me on Facebook now because I probably listed these, but it's just more of like I think it's like more of an online brand. I don't know. They're really nice shoes though, and they looked like brand new, but they sold for $30 plus shipping. So the buyer was $41.82 all in, and I am glad to move those along and get them out. These vintage Christmas ornament salt and pepper shakers by Russ sold for $9 plus shipping. So the buyer was $17.49 all in. This person sent me a lower offer. I just want to get all of the breakables out before I move, so I gladly took that. This Dressy Star blue polka dot halters top style pinup dress in a plus size 3XL sold for $10 plus shipping. So the buyer was $16.02 all in, and this is just kind of an off-brand. I thought Dressy Star, when I saw it, I didn't think it looked that great, and I think I looked it up and saw that a few of them were listed pretty high. This was back when I, should have looked at sold comps, but I don't think I did. And I picked it up for $7.99 at Goodwill because that's how much our dresses cost. I'm really trying not to source at Goodwill much anymore because they've hiked up their prices like everybody else has. But I'm going to try to go to the outlet a lot more next year and then ordering more thread up mystery boxes because I have been doing very well with those. But yeah, I was just glad to get that out. This vintage Wrangler Sherpa lined denim jacket in a kid's size 8 sold for $30 plus shipping. So the buyer was $43.30 all in. Now, on average, on that Once Upon a Child haul, I spent $10 an item, so that was a really good profit. These Cabbie slim boyfriend jeans in a dark wash distressed women's size 2 sold for $10 plus shipping. So the buyer was $19.59 all in. I've really been looking at my items that have been sitting for 6 months or longer, and I am really discounting those things, especially with the new year coming around and taxes. You do want to liquidate things that have been sitting around for a while, so that's what I've been doing. So yeah, I marked those down to $10 and they sold pretty much the next day. This Manhattan Toy Company Fuzzy Wugs Girly Hand Puppet Monster sold for $10 plus shipping, so the buyer was $17.59 all in. I got that at the bin, so that was I was willing to take really any offer on bin stuff. This Lululemon, yes, you heard me right, Lululemon. There are still styles of Lululemon that sell, and I'm going to tell you. So this Anna dress, it's an Anna maxi dress, that's the style. In a size 2X, sold for $22 plus shipping, so the buyer was $33.16 all in. The Lululemon Anna maxi dress has an over 100% sell-through rate. I think they had like 25 listed when I looked, and there was like 35 sold. So there are still some styles in Lululemon that sell. And that was new at tags too, so that probably does help. And the size 2X probably does help as well. But I just wanted to let you know, because that might be something that if you see it at a garage sale and somebody's liquidating their Lululemon inventory, grab all those maxi dresses for, $1 a piece or whatever they're asking, and you will most likely sell them in 90 days. At least right now in December of 2022. If you watch this later, that might still not be the thing, so you might want to look it up. This Michael Kors Rose Gold Women's Watch with Box and Extra Links sold for $33 plus shipping. So the buyer was $44.82 all in. This was actually mine that I had gotten for a gift, and I just don't wear watches anymore. Just being that I don't work work somewhere else where there isn't a clock, I always have my phone with me, so I always know what time it is. So I don't really have the need for a watch anymore. This Libon USA mauve cold shoulder lace trim blouse in a women's size large sold for $8.50 plus shipping. So the buyer was $14.43 all in. This was a consignment item, so I will take half of that. This Under Armour gray heat gear compression leggings in a women's size small sold for $10.75 plus shipping. So the buyer was $17 even, all in. I think I got those at Style Encore for like $1. All right, so listing out of my death pile, that has been great. So This vintage Carhartt Sherpa lined canvas burgundy work jacket vest. Size large, sold for $45 plus shipping, so the buyer was $60 all in. Like anything Carhartt, as you know, I got so many lowballs on this, and I did end up taking an offer. I think I listed it for $50, but it did have a small hole in the Sherpa just on the inside. It didn't go all the way through or anything like that, but it did have a little bit of damage. So I went ahead and took a $45 offer. That was the highest offer that I got, so I was pretty happy with that. I sold another National Geographic map from 1997. I hate those. I will be so glad when those are gone. They're just, I don't know, not a big profit. I don't see it, you know, a lot of people say if you have those filler items in your store, it's gonna like boost other sales. I'm not seeing that, honestly. They just sell randomly and I don't see any sales afterwards, so I'm gonna stop picking up little measly items like that. This Carter's blue and white striped button-down dress shirt in a boy's size 5 sold for $16 plus shipping, so the buyer was $22.35 all in. This was new with tags, so just so you know, if you have new with tags like Carter's things, they will still sell for decent money. This Abercrombie Fitch white Swiss dot peasant style bodysuit in a women's size extra small sold for $20 plus shipping, so the buyer was $26.54 all in. This came from my ThredUp 200-pound rescue box, and it was the new Abercrombie. New Abercrombie stuff does sell really well, so that was great. This is another item that came from my 200-pound ThredUp rescue box, and that is this Free People burnt orange high neck tank top in a women's size small. It sold for $10 plus shipping, so the buyer was $15.99 all in. These Lane Bryant mid-rise super stretch skinny jeans in a women's plus size 24 sold for $25 plus shipping, so the buyer was $36.79 all in. And I got those from Style Encore at their 90% off sale. This Kashik Lane Bryant gray, black, and white logo push-up bra in a women's size 42D sold for $17 plus shipping, so the buyer was $24.13 all in. That was really good. I love selling bras. This Janie and Jack holiday navy blue kids sweater vest embroidered Christmas tree in a size 5 sold for $8 plus shipping, so the buyer was $14.47 all in. I did take a low offer on this because it did have some pilling on the front, and I think I paid $3.50 for it. And it's almost Christmas, so I decided to take that. This Lowell Thomas India Land of the Black Pagoda 1930 book. Where did I get this? I don't know. Why did I list this? I don't know. It sold for $13.99 shipped, so the buyer was $14.83 all in. That's fine, I guess. It just took forever to sell. And this Gap green muscle tee with shoulder pads, women's size extra large, new, sold for $12 plus shipping. So the buyer was $19.47 all in. This was actually mine, and I cleaned out my closet and realized I hadn't worn it, so obviously I don't need it. So that is everything that sold. Again, a slow week. That's fine. It happens. It will come back up. The one thing about business owning is that it goes like this, and just because it's down here does not mean it will not go up the next week. So you can't be discouraged, and you always have to prepare for lower sales because your income is not guaranteed, unfortunately, when you are self-employed, but it also is not capped either. So that is great. Anyway, again, we sold $572 in 24 items. I will put down my average sale price right here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like me, if you like videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas, as this is going to air after Christmas. So, bye! I'll see you in the next one.